Good morning, Sean. Good morning. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate it, or yeah, it's Halloween. We ready for a good morning, huh? I am. Oh, okay. If you see that if you notice, there's 3 charts up here now. On this far right hand side is gold. I've been day trading gold lately this week, and it's been pretty good. So I'm gonna watch it this morning. I'm gonna see, like, does gold kind of present a 1 minute kill shot? Like, what does gold kind of present this morning? Oh, and market just opened. Yep, market just opened. So see what we can see on Nasdaq. See what we can see on gold over here. Not you, Siri. Let's see. Okay. I was able to catch a nice 1 minute kill shot last night on gold, so we'll see. We'll see what it presents today. Okay, Nasdaq's almost to that 5 minute low I have marked out. That'd be something I'm kind of interested. I'd want to be interested in seeing what does it do there. Okay. Bitcoin has a new 5 minute high for me. Be this guy right here. Okay, Nasdaq just hit into this low. I'm kind of bummed that Bitcoin didn't give us. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not really that crazy for Halloween either. Some people go like really crazy for Halloween, but I'm not really that crazy when it comes to Halloween. Okay, Nasdaq's giving a big wick off here. Wow, this would be a potentially. We'll see. We gotta wait for this candle to close. I don't stream on TikTok. No. Wow, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dumping. Bitcoin doesn't usually have a reaction like this off a market open. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't work well with my streaming software. Like I have to do like a whole new screen and stuff. It just makes it's very easy to stream on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Like it makes it super easy to do that. and I don't know. I used to try to do it, but I would like to start streaming, and I think I might just do it from like my phone or something, from TikTok and Instagram too. Geez, look at Nasdaq this morning. Holy smokes. Wow. Gold has also hit into this low here. I'm interested to see, does gold doesn't have any fair value gaps here, but yeah, not a single fair value gap in this leg down. Nasdaq is all the way to almost to London low now. Bitcoin actually might give me something here. We'll see what it does. Yeah, Bitcoin actually might give me a... Nasdaq didn't. Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's gonna give me something here. All right, let's see. I'm gonna set everything up for you guys on Bitcoin here. All right. I don't know if we'll get tapped in, but Bitcoin did just invert that 1 minute fair value gap. 5 minute gave us a nice rejection on this 5 minute low, a very large wick, and even failed to close lower than this low here too. Gold hasn't given me nothing. There's no fair value gap for it to invert, but it did fail to close below this low. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we get tapped in here. TikTok stream equals more viewers. Yeah, I found too, like, TikTok stream equals more viewers, but like they're not as, what I've seen, I could be wrong, they're not as like engaged as, say, like if I got a YouTube viewer. Like a YouTube viewer or like a Twitch or Kick viewer are way more engaged compared to like a TikTok viewer. Now TikTok, like, I could actually monetize from that if I did it. I probably should. I should probably do it. Looks like we might get tapped in here on Bitcoin. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. I know TikTok loves pushing live streams. Okay. So we get tapped in here. Okay, there you'll see the P&L if we get tapped in. Nasdaq's still dumping. Gold looks like it's dumping. Okay, we're getting very close to getting tapped in here on Bitcoin. It's so close. You'll hear a cha-ching if we do get tapped in. Oh, gold over here failed to close below this low. No fair value gap still though on gold. Okay, we're tapped in on Bitcoin. What I'm hoping here is that it's not going to follow Nasdaq, where Nasdaq keeps going lower. I'm hoping that with this rejection off this low here on the 5, that is what holds us here. I don't know, just got a little bit of a push there on Bitcoin. There's a 1 minute fair value gap it's tapping into, and I'm hoping that it can hold that little guy. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna hold it. All right. I'm not looking at chat right now. I will very soon. I'm just kind of watching this trade at the moment. I'll be right back to chat soon. I'm going to move my stop loss up a tad. To this 1 minute low. Just because definitely don't want it coming back to there. So we're able to take off a little bit of risk here. About $20. $20 of risk on this trade is off the table. And now hopefully we can push off or push up now here and kind of break above this 1 minute high here that it kind of formed. And this is that 1 minute fair value gap I was talking about, that I'm hoping that it holds. That guy right there. I don't love that candle, that closure there. Yeah, we might get stopped out here on this Bitcoin trade. Yeah, I think we're gonna get stopped out. Maybe we'll see. This fair value gonna hold still. I think the fact that Nasdaq's still dumping might play against us here on Bitcoin. All right, we're at the last minute of this 5 minute candle. I'm hoping it can push back up. But if it's not, I think this will stop us out in this minute. Yeah, it's gonna stop us out. Maybe not in this candle, but might be the next one. What's up? What's up, Elbays? Yeah, I'm not liking these candle closures right now. Yeah, that Nasdaq right there. Nasdaq and gold look like they're dumping right now, or gonna be like going lower. Or Bitcoin actually might have the potential to. Our move stops up a little bit higher on Bitcoin. I don't want it to go to. If it goes to this low, it's gonna be cooked either way. So we move stops up a little bit higher. What I'm hoping is here is that Bitcoin makes an order block to the upside. That's what I'm really hoping right now. Nasdaq hitting the Asia low and London low and still closing through them. So still nothing for me there. Gold closed below this low. I still don't see anything here on gold that I like. Wow, Nasdaq is really dumping now. Holy smokes. Okay, it's actually not as big as I thought it was. It's like 111 points. It looked like it was way bigger than that. So Bitcoin, we've taken off half of our risk. Half of our risk is now gone. Good morning, good morning. Okay, Sean, let me look at hear me out. Stream with no face cam on TikTok so the real viewers can come to YouTube stream to get a better overview of your stream. Little by little, more people will join your stream. Okay. Like, so you're saying like, just like have my camera maybe up and like have it showing the charts of on TikTok. And then if they want to like see my face and really get like my attention, they go to YouTube. I've seen people who do that where they have like a little phone stand and the phone stand just kind of looks at their charts. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. There we go, Bitcoin. Holy smokes. Choo-choo. Let's go. Really good displacement. I'm going to move stops up on Bitcoin a little higher. There's a very large displacement candle here on Bitcoin that I definitely don't want price to come back down to this. And it's at that big base of this really big candle that also closed above this high here. So for me, I definitely don't want price coming back now, especially that we're inverting this fair value gap on the 5-minute. Like this should be now the fuel that attacks this external range liquidity where our TP is at. So it shouldn't really it shouldn't come back down. If it comes back down, we're probably going to enter into chop or whatever. And I would rather be, out of the position than do that. But oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we have our 75% TP. I figured out how to do limit orders for copy trading. So I don't have to manually do it. If it hits, it just takes it. So I finally figured out how to do it. Oh, I love it too. I do not have to like manually try to tap the TP. Really good displacement on the 1-minute. Like really good. I'm loving this right now. Gold still... there's not a single fair value gap in this entire leg down for gold. That's kind of crazy. But gold hit into this 5-minute fair value gap, and it's getting a good reaction out of it. But still nothing for me. Still nothing that I see for gold that would indicate I'm allowed to take a trade. I'm going to move my stops just to a little bit over break even. Just so this trade doesn't turn into a loser. If it came down, it would still be technically, it would still be considered a winner. There we go. What just happened? BTC stop loss hit? Okay, no, it wasn't. So then, let me redo that. There we go. Okay. Why does it keep saying it got hit? Let me move it over. There. I don't know why it keeps saying it got hit. Ignore those cha-chings. Nothing happened. Okay. I love that price inverted this fair value gap on Bitcoin. On the 5-minute, we've inverted the fair value gap to the upside. Now I'm hoping we get a pretty, I want this to be pretty quick to this external range of liquidity. Like this should be something that's like an aggressive move up there, not something slow. Just like that big 5-minute candle that came in. And like, say if this candle comes all the way down to engulf this, like, that's not good for price at all. That just, to me, indicates chop. I would really want the 5-minute to leave a fair value up. That would act as like a level of defense to our stop loss. And hopefully it gives us that. And ideally, we'd actually get a bearish candle here. I want this to be a bearish candle, and then another big engulfing candle would be cool. Then that's a new order block we can move our stops up in, and we'd be in profit at that point. Come on, Bitcoin, give us another banger. Like, was that Tuesday? Was it Tuesday that gave us a really good trade on Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin might take away this fair value up here. There's a very small one still left, but it might take away the fair value up. All right, there's one technically there. It's very, very small. All right, gold's really taking a dive now. Bitcoin on the move down that it had there left some bearish fair value gaps, and it looks like price is going to be inverting all those 1-minute fair value gaps, which is a very good signal for us. Perfect. It did invert it. Beautiful. 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 Let's go. If the 1 minute closes above this high, I will be moving my stops up to that 1 minute low. Okay. I'm going to be doing that right now. Because I don't want to see price come back down to that 1 minute low. So stops are now at this lowest point of this move down. We broke structure here to the continuation. We have 1 minute fair value gaps protecting us. So I definitely don't want to see price come all the way back down to here. Now we've locked in a winner. So now we've locked in, it's not a lot, but $17 in profit. So this trade will be a winner either way. It's actually more than that because right now my TP is only 75% of the position. So it's actually probably like $20-ish is what we've locked in profit. I'll be watching to see if we got to adjust. But I think we're going to hit TP here. I think we're going to hit TP now. Especially that we've keep having candles close above this high right here. It looks like we're going to have a nice little TP. And see if we can hopefully ride this thing even further. Okay, we're very close to TP now. If we can hit this external range liquidity, we should jolt through to tap the 2R TP there. We're very close to TP. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Let's go. Come on. What was my entry for Bitcoin? The entry dollar was 109,605.8. It's right there. I don't know if you're able to see it on the screen, but the entry is that blue little box right there. 109,605.8. Yeah, maybe this leg up is where it's gonna tap that TP. I think if we hit this green line right under our take profit, that green line will send us a little bit higher to hit that TP. And the reason why my TP is not at the M5 high is because our model is, right, we shoot for 2R. And so I'm just gonna stick to the model setup and wait for it to hit 2R. And you guys have seen that it's pretty good at hitting 2R when you get the proper setup. It usually almost always hits 2R. Sometimes it doesn't, but typically it does. Nasdaq, there's still nothing over here on Nasdaq. We do have this new day opening gap here that we're almost to on Nasdaq. We'll see if maybe that's where it's going to attack and what it maybe does down there. And gold, still nothing for me on gold. We might get stopped out here on Bitcoin. It could completely stop the momentum here and shoot down and like follow Nasdaq, but I'm hoping we don't. I'm hoping if anything this turns into an order block, but I'm not liking that we've had this nice aggressive move, and now as soon as we're getting close to this high and in this larger fair value gap over here on the M5, like this fair value gap right here, we're getting a bearish reaction out of it within it. So right now our stop loss is outside of that fair value gap, so hopefully we can still push through, but we have yet to invert this really large 5-minute fair value gap. And hopefully in either the current candle on Bitcoin or the next one, we can get that inversion. Okay, maybe we're gonna push through. Will it give us that 5-minute inversion? Bitcoin's having a nice move here. Bitcoin that seems to be respecting this big 5-minute fair value gap. Actually did invert it. I'm honestly kind of hoping that this candle closes bearish and that the next one engulfs it, inverts the fair value gap, and then taps CP. Then our stop loss would get moved to that order block. But I want it to, if it's going to give me a bearish candle, I want it to have a really large wick on the bottom of it. Gold's starting to push up. Ugh. Yo, gold kind of looks like Bitcoin right here. Leg down, right? Leg down, bearish order block, then a very large bullish candle push. Very large bullish candle push. Gold and Bitcoin look like pretty similar. I wonder if they're correlating assets. I just never realized that. All right. Bitcoin might just invert this 5-minute fair value gap. It's got 40 seconds left on it. Dude, every time it gets close and then it pushes down. Nasdaq still is just a falling knife. Okay, I don't love that. That's a pretty big bearish candle. I'm hoping this candle can engulf it and push up and give us an order block, but I don't love how big that bearish candle is. We'll see. Sweet. All right. We might just get some displacement here. Maybe Bitcoin. I'm loving this candle though. This is the exact candle I wanted. All right, there we go. Should hit TP. Right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It missed it by like a pix. There we go. TP is hit. TP got hit. Dubs, baby. Dub in the chat. Dub in the chat for Bitcoin, dude. Bitcoin's been delivering this week. All right, if I can get a closure on the 1 minute above this high, I'll be moving stops up a little bit more. Our next TP is going to be this external range liquidity high. I'm going to move my on the 1 minute. Actually, we'll just focus in on the 5 minute time frames, ERL, and we'll just take TPs at 5 minute highs. So the next high or the next TP would be at that 5 minute high. So now we're just gonna like see if we can ride this thing. And actually, I'm not gonna move my stops on the 1 minute. I'm gonna wait for this 5 minute to close and see if it gives me an order block, and we're just gonna trail 5 minute order blocks. That's it. Now it's just, now that we hit TP, now it's just trail 5 minute order blocks. Dub. Dubs, dubs, dubs. This is a very green week for Bitcoin. I love it. Okay. All right. Okay. TP is set for the next one. Oh, wait. Nope. It's supposed to be... that guy right there. Okay. Perfect. And in the next minute and 18 seconds, we'll see, do we get the order block? There we go. We're getting good displacement here. We could catch a really good move here with Bitcoin now. If it can close above that high. This isn't necessarily, this isn't a swing high. But if we can displace from this high and then tag this one and close above that guy, we could get a really decent move here with Bitcoin. And again, Nasdaq and gold still haven't given me jack. So nothing over there. Okay, we're gonna move stops up to that 5-minute order block. Okay, stops have been moved up. And now we just be patient. Now we just let this thing ride. Let's go, dude. Good trade. Good trade. Oh, dude, yeah, we're getting good displacement now. This is what you want to see. This is exactly what that's fuel. Let's go hit that ERL up there. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Beautiful. And again, I would want to, ideally on this trade, we make around $100. And I think right now we're floating just about that. I think we're like $101 is what we have in combined realized and unrealized. So hopefully we can lock in at least $100 profit here this morning on Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin, that's not the candle we wanted to see. Let's adjust this. We could get stopped out here on the trailing stop loss. We'll see what Bitcoin does. I don't love this crazy big wick, but maybe it'll just give us another order block or something. But there's still a lot of time in this candle, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't love that it's giving us this massive wick here. But either way, if we get tapped out, we make over $80 on this trade. So either way, that's still a great trade. Like, I'm not mad at all. Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna get stopped out here. The way that 1 minute just inverted a bullish fair value gaps, and it looks like it's gonna head to our TP here, or stop loss. Sorry, trailing stop. Unless we get some kind of crazy bounce at last second, but could give us a crazy bounce. There's still 2 minutes left in this 5-minute candle. A lot could happen. Hank. Hank. Bitcoin said, we are not going higher. We are done with that. All right, we're going to get stopped out here, I think, with Bitcoin. Unless it bounces like right now. It could. It has. Oh, nope. There you go. It's about to hit it. Oh? Oh, maybe? What are you going to do, Bitcoin? That'd be crazy. That's crazy if it actually stops us out. Really, like, crazy good momentum. It's like displacing, pushing, also just nope in 3 candles. That's some spooky stuff on Halloween. Yeah, I think it's gonna stop us out. Yep. Okay. Price position's completely done there on Bitcoin. Let me show you the car. Oh, nice. We actually made $92 on that trade. Let's go. So we're close to our daily goal. There's our Bitcoin P&L, $92.75 this morning. Not a bad trade at all. That was a really good trade. Really good move. We caught, oh man, dude, this 1 minute kill shot, dude. I love the 1 minute kill shot. I love it, dude. I can't wait for this video to come out for you guys. The guy had to push it back a little bit to now the 4th of November. So that would be, in his time is Tuesday. My time, that's Monday, I think. Because he's like a day ahead of me. So it'd be for him the 4th. So for me, it'd be the 3rd. I'm excited for the video to come out. That's all. Great trade. $92.75 is what we made on this trade. Bang, bang, bang. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're done trading Bitcoin for the day. Now we will just focus in on Nasdaq and gold to see if they give us something. We're gonna kind of shrink this guy down. Yeah, we'll shrink it down so we can get a better view here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, Bitcoin's out of the picture now. Now we're just kind of focusing on these two guys. Woo! Honestly, with gold over here, what I know with gold is it really respects structure, right? So you have this 5 minute fair value gap right here, and look how price is reacting outside of that 5 minute fair value gap, right? 1 minute time frame, really no gaps or anything, but you had a 1 minute fair value gap that it respected. Like, unlike Nasdaq, gold really respects structure. What would be this? Yeah, it's too wide for me. 14-point stop loss on gold is pretty big. Ideally, you're like 5-point stop loss. Here we go. I'm not gonna. I'm tempted to take a trade here on gold, but the reason why I'm kind of stopping myself is because like it's not a model of mine. I would literally just be going off of like a gut feeling, and I don't think that's smart. But I'm gonna ignore my gut feeling, and I'm gonna just do a paper trade of it and see what it looks like. And this is what I want to do. Essentially, when this candle closes, yeah. So it would be like that. Stop loss at this 5-minute low, and then target 2R. Right there. That's what I want to do right now. Because for me, with gold, it should respect the fact that it respected this 5-minute fair value gap. Good display, or not displacement, but a good bullish candle outside of that fair value gap, and now pushing higher. An overall trend on the 5-minute here, right? Pushed up, broke structure. Is overall trends bullish. We had the retracement down to the 50% of the 5-minute into a key level, which is a fair value gap, and pushing out of it. So like for me, gold seems to wants to go bullish. So this is the paper trade. I'm not super familiar with gold, so that's why I don't want to take the trade right now. This is, to me, is I think what makes sense of what gold is going to do, and maybe attack this external range liquidity up here. It also could just be choppy today because it is Friday. And I don't think, you know what I didn't even realize? Is Halloween considered a bank holiday? Is Halloween a federal holiday? No, Halloween is not. Okay, perfect. I didn't even check that. All right, I am interested to see Nasdaq is in the new day opening gap. So let's do this real fast. See how Nasdaq's in this opening gap. I'm interested to see what does Nasdaq do here. Does it like come down, give us a large wick from this low? Does it give us something here to maybe take a trade, or is it just going to keep falling? See, that's why you don't take a trade on an asset you're not familiar with, because I think this would get stopped out. Okay, Nasdaq is potentially leaving a decent wick here, but let me see. But I'm not convinced on that setup. I still think price could come and fill this new day opening gap. I don't really want to go long, and I don't know. I'm just not feeling good about this. It is potentially inverting a fair value gap. It's a 50-point stop loss almost. I don't love that. We'll see. You know what? If it sets it up, I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna be disciplined on the model. And if it sets it up, how much time is left on this 5-minute? Okay. If this 1 minute does it, we'd be locked in to take it. Yeah, we're risking quite a bit on this trade. Okay, it hasn't inverted it yet. It hasn't inverted it yet, but the 5-minute did give me a really good candle that failed to displace this low. So now I'm gonna kind of watch, you know, what happens here. I'm gonna change where I put my stop loss just because I don't love how wide the stops are here. Stops also go to the candle body lows. All right. And again, gold still hasn't really given me anything. Or yeah, gold hasn't. We're doing the paper trade on it, but other than that, really hasn't done anything. Okay. If Nasdaq does the inverts this, I will be trying to take a stab here. All right. We're taking a stab here on Nasdaq. See if it taps us in. It could run without us here. All right. Okay, we did get tapped in. We did get tapped in here on Nasdaq. Holy smokes, that's like barely tapped in. But either way, it's tapped in. We got this 1-minute fair value gap down here. I'm hoping we can kind of, all these highs here, I'm hoping we can hit these highs and displace. This is a complete just like discipline play of the model present itself. I'm taking out my feelings of like, oh, I don't know. And just saying, you know what? That was a clear and obvious wick. We're going to take it because the model presented itself. So this is a complete like mechanical play of, I necessarily don't love it, but the model presented itself. So all we do is execute. And so that's what I'm doing here. Really, ideally, we would break above like this high right here. And then there's also this high with equal highs. Price could come down and test this 1-minute fair value gap before it runs, but I'm kind of hoping this is like an aggressive move, like, right? Price has been kind of shooting down, and overall it's bullish, right? We hit this new day opening gap, and so I'm hoping this could be an aggressive move here. I think I'm gonna take off a little bit more risk because I'm gonna go down to this candle low, that candle body, because if price comes down to that, I really don't want to be in the trade anyways. Okay, that gold the gold trade over there did not play out. And that's why I didn't want to take it, because I don't really know gold yet. Like, If it gives me 1-minute kill shot, I will take it. That's been working on gold. But if it doesn't give me something that's a specific model, I'm not really trusting it yet. If we can get a move up on Nasdaq and like close above these highs, I think I'll be really aggressive and like move my stops to this little low here. But literally since we've entered the trade, these tiny little candles, like, give us something, please. There we go. Or can we close above it? How many points is it? I don't love that wick. I wanted it to close above that high. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Good job, Nasdaq. Hopefully I can close above. Yep. Okay, I'm going to move stops way up to this low now. And we've taken off pretty much all of our risk. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm locked in on this trade right now. I'm hoping we can attack this high and give another candle closure above this high with a... this isn't break of structure. Why did I say that? This is market structure shift. Some more market structure shifts here. Because we haven't really broken any key structure yet. Actually... I guess this can be considered a... this would be a break of structure if we break above this one. Because this high pushed down to make a lower low from this low. So hopefully we can break above this high here. And hopefully when we hit it, we get displacement through it. Because there should be orders kind of sitting here. Just like we kind of got a good candle through here. At these highs, hopefully that we get a good push here. Can we get 2 banger trades back to back? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it, chat? 2 banger trades back to back? I'm going to be pretty aggressive here, actually, because we're up $170. This is a really wide, like, position. I don't want to lose, like... And I want it to be aggressive. I don't want this thing to like play around. I might even go to this 1-minute order block. I want to see how it reacts to this high first. If it can give me like a jolt through this high, once it kind of really hits it, I think I might move to this 1-minute order block. But I just don't want to be too tight. There we go. We're just gonna full screen this Nasdaq trade right now. There we go. There we go. Break above the high. Come on. Come on. Break above that high. There we go. See what it does here. It's now breaking above it. Is he going to give us a wick or is he going to give us a nice push through? There we go. All right. I'm going to be aggressive here because I like how much money we're up. And like sometimes I don't realize I'm so focused in on like just trying to lock in the TP that I don't realize like, oh my gosh, I'm up 200 bucks. Like that's really good. Okay, almost a TP. We're like 3/4 of the way there. And it's doing exactly what I wanted to on this high, okay? This is a break of structure. That's a really good signal for us. And hopefully we get some 1 minute displacement here with a fair value gap. Let's go, boys. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's go. I'm loving this. I think I'm going to stop moving my stops there. I'm really happy with the profits we've locked in. We're locked in about $153 in profits per account. And we got 14. So that's really good. Now I'm just hoping we can hit. I don't want to get too aggressive now. Now that we broke structure, this is good. I think we should now be attacking TP. We have a fair value gap above us that should protect us. And so now I just kind of want to be patient and let it hopefully hit TP. But I don't think I'm going to be moving it up unless we get some kind of crazy displacement candle. I don't think I'm going to be moving it any further than that. We've made back our losses from yesterday on Top Step. We've made back those losses from yesterday's Asia session win to today's New York session win. So we're actually almost at $600 in the account now. Yeah, let's go, dude. We're very close to TP now. Can we hit it? Touch it off. One minute kill shot is killing it on the New York session. Look at what we caught this morning so far. Trades floating about $300 in profit. Almost a TP. Let's go. Sorry, I'm recording a quick short form content real fast. Here's my current live day trading New York session, and we caught an amazing 1 minute kill shot on. Oh, let me redo that. You guys are seeing the live, like, we caught a banger 1 minute kill shot on the New York trading session on Nasdaq. Let me show you the exact trade. This is our 13 accounts over here, and then our tops up account over here. Loading. All right, we'll be able to post that later. You guys just got to see that little behind the scenes. There we go. Okay. Looks like TP is a realistic expectation here, and we should be able to smack TP. That should lock us in an additional $200 on realized gains today. Yep, there we go. There we go. Should hit TP any second. Let's see. Is he gonna hit it? Is he gonna hit it? Oh my gosh. No way. No way. What? Okay. I was about to say, dude. I was about to say. All right, now we literally just let it float. And see what we can get today. If we can close above this high here, if we can close above that high there, I'll probably move stops up to like this little low. But again, I'm not really trying to move my stops any higher at this point. I'm pretty happy with what price is doing. I don't want to be too aggressive. I don't want to be too aggressive. Oh wait, I got to change this. Yeah. Okay. One thing to be careful of if you're day trading like me on TradingView and you're using these stop losses like this, you may need to make sure when you take a TP, you update your trailing stop loss because it does not auto update. I don't know why. Maybe I'm using the wrong thing, but it does not auto update for me. Okay. That was a great trade, guys. Great trade. Liking it. More displacement. I think I'm going to get a little tighter here. We have this displacement and the candle tapped the fair value gap, seems to be respecting it. So I'll move it up a tad. A little bit here. Nothing crazy. Yes, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm just talking about the trading right now. Oh, this current trade. That's it. Still here. Okay. We're going to move it to the 5-minute time frame too. Yeah. Okay. Very good recover here. That was like, that's the exact move I want, where it's just like, once it breaks out of the consolidation, right, it's aggressive. We've only gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bearish candles in this entire move. Actually, that's not true. 1, 2, 7 bearish candles in this entire move since we entered. So that's like, I was getting nervous down here with these little tiny candles. I was getting pretty nervous. I was like, oh, I don't know. We might just catch a really good move here. I mean, this has already been a crazy move. This will be my biggest day on my Top Step account. We're up $423.43 on realized gains, and our unrealized gains are up 142.45. Like, dude, let's go. Dude, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 5 minute fair value gap. Bang. Let's see if we can invert this guy. I'm hoping we can get an inversion on this 5 minute fair value gap and maybe an order block above it. And then we can move stops up to that. But if we can catch to this M5 high, or maybe... I don't think it's going to go to day high up here, but... Okay. Those are all these green lines up here are other external range liquidity levels that, yeah, that we'll be paying attention to. But right now, okay, this is one and done. So we got one and done on Bitcoin today and one and done on Nasdaq. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh, good day today. It's a great day. It's a great day to be alive. Oh man. I hope you guys found that valuable. But again, like I said down here, right? Did I love the trade setup? No. I didn't love the trade setup. I didn't love it at all. I actually didn't want to take it. But what did I do? I set aside my feelings and I said, my model is setting itself up. It's giving me exactly what I want. If it was at a level, right? A massive wick, below these lows, like, right? Push up, manipulate, sweep the low, fail to displace it, and now, you know, push up. Now, in hindsight, we didn't know it was going to do this, right? We didn't know. I thought it could do that, but we don't know for sure. So, right? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't love it. But the model presented itself. So what do? We take out our thoughts and emotions and feelings, and we go mechanical and trust the system. Right? And you trust your model and you say, I built a model that works. Now I need to trust it and not trust my feelings, because feelings don't do nothing, because I don't know what the market's going to do. I can't predict the market. Right? But a systematic model that keeps it mechanical so you don't have to think, that's what you can rely on. And that's what I did. So I hope that's... Oh, Muhammad, are you talking about for the thumbnails? Have we not gone back to you? I'm so sorry, dude. Let me talk to my team. Let me talk to my team and see if we can we'll reach back out to you. I think that's what is it about the thumbnails, I think. We do have a thumbnail guy already that does thumbnails for us. But yeah, and I think with what we last saw was that he's cheaper than, yeah, but I don't want to say anything on stream because that's your private information. But yeah, I'll review with my team and we'll see if we can get back to you. We'll get back to you. We will get back to you. I'm sorry, dude, if we have not. Okay, let's see if we can get this inverse fair value up. Right now, we're doing great. I'm very happy with this trade. I'm going to put my stop loss to this 5 minute candle that has a 5 minute fair value up and just let it kind of like do its thing, because at this point, I'm pretty happy. And I honestly, with how tight we're putting stops, because of how large of a move this is, I don't know if we're going to make it all the way up to here, but we'll see. We do have this fair value gap though on the 5-minute that hopefully will protect our stop loss, that it won't get hit. But if it's going to disrespect that fair value gap, I kind of want to be out, because then that means it'll probably come all the way back down. And we've locked in another $90 on this trailing stop. So looking good here. I'm kind of hoping we get an order block here and then push through to this fair value gap. But I could see us this be where I could see this. Wow, I can't talk right now. I could see this being where price stops moving upwards, because we have this bearish range here, right? So, right, we have this bearish range. Price is hitting to discount, or yeah, premium. Price is hitting to premium in a fair value gap footprint. And this could be where it rejects and then it tags external range liquidity. So this could be where we stop pushing up here. Now, if it pushes through this fair value gap and continues higher, then that probably means that this higher time frame range here, right? This higher time frame range, we hit into discount, and that we're going to attack now this external range liquidity. So now it's kind of see like which range is going to work now. Is it going to be the lower time frame range or the higher time frame range? And typically the higher time frame range is the one that is going to play out. But maybe we'll get a little order block right here. I know. Thank you, dude, for everything. Thumbnails currently are using there. Oh yeah, the ones I've currently made are, yeah, you're right. I have been messing around a little bit with AI, but the ones in the past have not. The ones that we have and that our guy just finished a fresh batch. Those are not AI generated. But I was messing around with some on personal, like I was creating them because I thought it was kind of fun. Okay, all right, 20 seconds. Can we get a little bearish candle here? That's what I'm hoping. And then next candle engulfs it. Give us a little bearish candle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not mad at it. Now push up and give us that order block. All right, we gotta wait 5 minutes anyways for this order block. What was that? Oh, no way. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Bitcoin looks like it just ran up. We just got an alert on Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. Look at Bitcoin. Tapped us out and then ran. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Why you do that to me, Bitcoin? Why you do that? Dang. That's a crazy candle there. Dang. That's a good move right there. Holy smokes. Oh well. We still caught a banger. All right, this chart is a mess. I hate it when it gets all messy like this. Let's erase some things. All right, I like a clean chart. There we go. Oh my gosh. That almost stopped us out. Thank you so much for the follow, Stewie. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. Hope you're having a great day. Can we get that? Oh, I cannot believe that did not stop us out. Now in the next 2.5 minutes, can this push up and give us an order block? That's what I'm hoping here. All right, last 2 minutes of this candle. I want to see if it'll push up and give us that order block. There we go. Push up, push up, push up. There we go. Yes. Give us that order block. Come on. All right. Final minute and 20 seconds here. Oh, yeah. Give us the order block. Come on. All right. Final minute. Final minute on this candle. Come on. OB, OB, OB. All right, it looks like it might just give us this order block. Please give it to us. Seven, 6, 5, 4. All right, didn't give us the order block. We'll see what it does here. Maybe in this next candle it will. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, I was wondering, is it going to stop me out or is it going to keep going? I was saying goodbye to my wife and daughter as they're going to work. All right, 2.5 minutes here. Can we please get to an order block, Naz Daddy? Naz Daddy, will you grace us with an order block? All right, 9 seconds left. It doesn't look like it's going to give us an order block. Maybe it'll give it to us in the next candle, but looks like we're finding some chop here as soon as we get into that discount or premium and hitting into that footprint. Not surprised here, but I'm hoping price will soon decide to continue up without stopping us out first. But I'm not surprised that we're seeing some chop here as we're getting to this imbalance. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That does not affect me. I got a trade evade notification, and it's like important notice, like big bold text. What were your entry confluences? Great question. All right, let me break down so this is my 1 minute kill shot, Stewie. This is my model I use, my main model that I use every single day. We caught a 1 minute kill shot on Bitcoin earlier. That one made us $94. And then this one on Nasdaq so far had captured us. So far, we've captured 50-ish points on Nasdaq. But these are my confluences. So what I wait for is price to hit or price to do a 5 minute liquidity sweep. Okay. Now, it's higher probability when price hits like a key level. Say if it's like day low, Asia low, London high, whatever. But as you can see right here on this 10:20 a.m. candle, we have a massive wick that fails to displace this low, right? So price comes down, pushes up, attempts to push below this low again, but it leaves us a big wick. Okay, that's my signal for the first confluence. Okay, massive rejection off a low. Okay, so we mark out the liquidity sweep right here. That's on the 5-minute time frame. Now once I get this confirmation, the candle has to close. Okay, it cannot be playing around still. It has to close this way. Once the candle closes that way, I drop down to the 1-minute time frame and I wait for the first 1-minute inversion after the big liquidity sweep. So right here with this liquidity sweep, you have this displacement, but then price immediately comes up and inverts that fair value gap. So my buy limit would go at the top of that fair value gap, and then my stop loss went at the bottom. I don't want to put it all the way down here because that's a really wide stop loss. I put it at a lower point or a higher point that I'm more comfortable with. And then, yeah. And then we always shoot for 2R. So right now, my contract size is 3 contracts. So at 2R, we will always take off 2/3 of our position. So that was 2 contracts off at 2R. And then we float 1 contract to see if we can catch, an even greater trade, even more profit. If price decides to, rip all the way to external range liquidity, and even higher. So, yeah, those are my confluences: the 5-minute sweep of liquidity, and then the 1-minute inversion right after you get the 5-minute sweep of liquidity. Now, also we are paying attention to, what is the 1 hour doing, right? Like, what's the 1 hour doing? What we hit into a new day opening gap. So if you go down to the 5-minute. Right, we tapped into this new day opening gap, and then we got this push off of it. We take into account, the 5-minute had this big bearish move down, so it's at least going to hit premium or an imbalance from this low, which that's what we also have caught here. So we don't just wait for those 2 things. We do take into account some other things also, but that's just kind of like just chart knowledge. Not necessarily anything. If you want to be strictly mechanical in regards to the model, it's the 5-minute sweep, then the 1-minute inversion. And I call that the 1-minute kill shot. It's just something I made this up myself. Someone else could probably have this because these are common things that happen in the charts, but I've kind of created this myself, and I just call it the 1-minute kill shot because I think it's a sick name. I'm really hoping we can get an order block to the upside soon. And I really hope we don't get stopped out. Price seems to be respecting this 5-minute fair value gap right here. And seems to be holding it, but we'll see what it actually ends up doing, right? Let me know if that made sense, Stewie, or if you want me to. Also, Stewie, if you go to my Instagram or TikTok, whichever you prefer, or even YouTube, I have short form content that breaks down this exact model. So if you go to like my Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, you can find the 1-minute kill shot model in short form content. We might be getting stopped out here. Maybe not. We'll see. We might not. I don't know. Come on. Bounce. Bounce now. Give us this order block. Come on. I'm happy either way because this is still an amazing trade. Oh, we might just get it. Let's go. Let's go. And then Stewie, also for my positions, once I'm in the position, I will trail 5-minute order blocks. So now this one I was a little bit more aggressive because it was such a large, we were shooting for a 60-point move. So I was like, okay, we were already floating up $200. Like, I don't want to lose that and have it come all the way back down. I want to lock in that profit. But typically on the smaller moves, because typically it's like a 20 or 30 point move that we're waiting for. I trail by 5-minute order blocks. And now that's where I'm at. So now I'm hoping that we get 5-minute order block here. We can trail our stop to that. And then now the only way I'll move is with 5-minute order blocks. And we'll just watch that. What about the 15-minute? Can the 15-minute give us an order block? We might just get an order block here, and we can lock in a couple more points here. We'll see, though. You have to wait for the candle to close. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get an order block. We're in the final 2 minutes of this candle, and it's looking great. If we can get this... Yeah, yes. I would really love for this candle to close above these wicks here and give us a market structure shift. And that'd be good confirmation that price shouldn't come back down to this order block low, and then we'll be in a really good spot to hopefully catch a lot more of this move. Come on. Oh, maybe not. It was looking good. All right, last 45 seconds here on this candle. Will they give it to us? I'm hoping it can. This one candle can even engulf this one too. All right, 20 seconds. It looks like we're gonna get it. And we might even get 2. Let's go. Let's go. Close above those wicks. Perfect. We got it. So I'm going to move stops to the order block. And now we just watch and wait. And now we just be patient and let price do its thing. So we've locked in now. What are we locked in now? About $96 in profit more. Nice. The nice thing is it's only, you know, what time is it? 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's still a lot of New York market left, and so we could definitely target, you know, these 5-minute highs and maybe even day high up here. Friday could give us a really good move here, but already we've already captured plenty of a move, in my opinion. So I don't need, like, if this is all it gives me, I am fine with that. But if it wants to give me more, I'm also fine with that too. Perfect. Let's go. All right, guys. I think I'm going to close out the stream now. This trade's a dub. We're done trading for the day. Now, pretty much, it's just me managing the trade and me just trailing stops as price goes up and down. I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to close out stream. enjoy the Friday. And I hope this was really helpful for you guys, for anybody watching. I hope maybe you learned. Before I close out, if there's any last minute questions before I leave, please shoot them in the chat real quick. And I'll stick around, answer any more questions that you guys have. But if not, I'll probably just close out and be done for the day. And I'll just be just managing this trade. And on short form content, you'll get my Top Step Day 7 update. I might do I'll just do I'm going to be doing a bunch of different short form content. I'm trying to post like at least 2 a day. If I'm at least hitting 2 a day in short form, that's the minimum. But my real goal is to hit like 6 or 7 pieces of content a day. Wednesday and Thursday I was a little light on content because I was exhausted. Wednesdays are really hard, and then Thursdays I'm like so tired from Wednesday that I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get through it. But today I'm going to try to pump out some content, pump out some more, and get that for you guys. But let me know. And then next week, if you really want to know, I have 3 models I'm going to give you guys on how to pass any eval in one trade. Okay. Now, except for if your prop firm doesn't let you pass it in one trade, then you can't. But a lot of prop firms will let you pass a prop firm eval in one trade. Next week, that video will go live, and I'll be giving you guys my 3 favorite models that I use and have used over the year. And then also, how do you strategically beat the eval? Like, there's a process and there's a strategy to beat evals, and I give you that in that video. Contract size, settings in your account, like I give you everything in that video to pass pretty much any eval. Like, I have 13 accounts right now, or no, 14 accounts right now of funded accounts that I've been able to pass in evals. And I wanted to like give you guys a video that shows you how to easily do that and how to easily get accounts under your belt. So that video should be live next week. Oh, geez, it's 1 a.m. for you? Oh, my gosh. That's crazy to trade like that, dude. Good luck for you, man. Australia, I've never been there. I would love to go to Australia one day. I think it's such a cool place. Crocodile Hunter was there. Crocodile Hunter was so dope. Steve, right? Steve Irwin. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. Thank you, Stewie. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you, Elbaze, Sean, Kendra. Thank you guys for showing up and hanging out and chatting in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your contributions. It makes this live stream way more fun when you guys come and hang out, and I appreciate every single one of you. If you can, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We got a lot of videos that were planned, a lot of good videos that are going to give you free value. And hopefully help you guys just conquer day trading. That's like I just want you guys to like win in day trading. All right, everyone, have a happy Halloween if you're celebrating that, or if it's still the daytime for you to do. And also, if anything, just have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the weekend. And I will see you all Monday morning at Market Open.